Chilling in the man cave in the backyard in the tent, watching the 85 South Show B. Simone Salmon Gravy episode. I ain't make a list about what I want to talk about tonight. I might not make it long, I might make it long. It just depends on what I'm feeling. Let's see. First things first, giving honor to the man up above, the Most High. God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. Amen. I'm just chilling, relaxing, acting all cool, shooting some b-ball outside of school with a couple of guys that were up to no good, and they started making trouble in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Got one little fight. My mom got scared, said you move with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air. I whistled for a cab, and when it came near, that's all I got. Y'all get the point. But anyways, just relaxing. I had a good day. Worked out early, got a good workout in. The weather today was superb. About 80 degrees, except that wind was blowing. Straight clouds. I'll take that all day. Straight clouds. Yeah, boy. A little windy, a little 10 mile per hour wind. Yeah, boy. Give me that. Blowing on some good gas. Being on Twitter all damn day. If I give you my top 5 social media sites that I use, that I like to be on, my top 5 social media sites, let's say my top social media sites, because I talk about 5. 1, I got Twitter. 2, got Snapchat. First of all, Twitter is for everybody. You know what I mean? On Twitter, I say Twitter for last, because Twitter is the funnest. You got Snapchat. You know what I mean? Snapchat, quick interactions with people, you know what I mean? Post videos online, basically the things that you feel in your opinions. And that's what I like to post, my opinions. You know what I mean? I might see a funny video on TV and I want to post it, or a little clip. That's what Snapchat for. For a lot of people out here, Snapchat is some freaky shit. It's for them freaks. A lot of people on Snapchat just because they want to send them quick little pictures that disappear if a person don't know what they're doing. But everybody knows if you know what you're doing before you open that picture, all you gotta do is turn it on airplane mode or something and boom, flip that picture open, see what it is, boom, close it back, turn the airplane mode off, boom. Now you got to see it and they know. I think. I ain't tried it yet, but that's what I heard. Snapchat cool, you know what I mean? You might need to send a little quick little video or something. It's most helpful though. The way Snapchat is helpful if you're in the grocery store or something, or you need to go to the store, you can make you a little list. You ain't always gotta write the list. I use Snapchat if I wanna maybe record myself saying what I need from the store real quick. Be like, hey, butter, eggs, cheese, blueberry bagels, 2 big boxes of cereal. You know what I mean? Pull that back up later when I get in the grocery store, play it on the little snap. It's gonna tell me butter, eggs, you know what I'm saying? So Snapchat is helpful, that just for play. You gotta learn how to utilize your social medias for business as well. You might need to take a quick little video of somebody's license plate or something, depending on what's going on. Or a quick little flick of somebody. You never know. And post it online. Sometimes you can just take a video. You know what I mean, with your regular phone, but it's not going straight online. But you got that Snapchat or something, post it to the storage real quick, boom, 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 your phone locked. So if you get hemmed up, you got that out there in the world so people can see it, be like, hold on, what's this, what's that? You know what I mean, you never know, what you might need it for. What's my next one? You got Instagram. Instagram is cool, it's interactive. I like to post my workouts to Instagram as inspiration. You know what I mean? Post a lot of my workout videos. Post a couple little selfies here and there. You know what I mean? You don't get all the love I be wanting it to get, but I take any love. Any love is more than none. You know what I mean? That's fun. You learn more about it every day. I think the key to using Snapchat, not Snapchat, but the key to using Instagram is your hashtag game. Hashtags is the key to using Instagram, I think. Like if you cook something good, cook a nice meal, then you might want to put it at the end. You might want to post a picture of that meal. You might want to say, yeah, I cooked a nice little something delectable for us to taste and sample tonight. And then you might want to hashtag chef or hashtag cooking. You know what I mean? So I guess that's going to somehow pull anybody that's looking at anything that got to do with cooking. Somehow you're going to be in a related field, and then yours might come up for them to see and be like, hey, I like that. Let me click on that, check on that. You never know, you know what I mean? That's just what I do. So your hashtag game got to be on point on Instagram. You know what I mean? Let's say you got on a black shirt and you like the nice black shirt you got on. You might want to hashtag black, hashtag t-shirt. Boom. 2 different hashtags in the same field. Instead of hashtagging black t-shirt. You could hashtag black t-shirt, but you know, I'm just giving you some tips. I ain't telling you that I know it all. So that's 2. And also you can get it, you know what I mean, you can write. I think Instagram is the easiest site to get in touch with a celebrity if you're trying to get connected to them out of all the social media sites. Like, cause everybody got a DM on Instagram. It ain't shutting off no DMs, so. You know what I mean? You just catch the right person on the right night at the right time or anything like that. Shoot the right message, the right DM. You never know what may happen for you. I done shot a couple of DMs. I done got response I ain't expecting to get. But I wasn't, as to say, expecting the DM back. So I might have not been prepared for the DM when I should have already been prepared or had more preparation at least in store for a return in DM. You know what I mean? I'm talking about business purposes right now. I ain't talking about this. See, I'm talking about some football stuff. You know what I mean? Like I was trying to work out, trying to get in shape, trying to go to the NFL for team call me, want to give me a shot. I'm gonna be ready to go and do this thing. But I DM a player, then they DM me back, asking me if I had some film. You know, any recent film, and I ain't got no recent film. No recent film with me playing. You know what I mean? But ever since then, I've been working out, grinding, going hard, grinding. You know what I mean? So if I get any more return information, do I got any recent workout videos? Yeah, go on my YouTube channel, and that's all you're going to see is me working out. So Instagram can be helpful too, you know what I mean? So that's 2 of them. We got Snapchat, Instagram, we got Twitter. I love Twitter. Twitter dope. Twitter the shit. Now Twitter is like, that's connected to the world. If anything, Twitter is the new everything. The new news station, everything. What's trending, what's hot, what's not hot, who did this, who didn't do this. And it's the #1 place of lies, source of lies as well. So when you on Twitter, you can't just always tweet the first thing you see or retweet the first thing you see, because a lot of people be done retweeted something and it might be false. Or we might not have the whole story, next thing you know, we done jumped on the wrong team. You don't want to jump on the wrong team. But Twitter fun though, it's interactive. I like meeting new people. There's a lot of different new people on there. If you're a person that like to talk, if you're a person that like to interact with people, and you're a person with strong opinions, or a person that's just having fun, like you just fun nature and you just like to, you know what I mean, josh with people, then you can do all that on Twitter. Granted, you need to be respectful to an extent though, because you say the wrong thing to the wrong person or the wrong thing about the wrong group of people. You gotta be prepared for the consequences. That's with anything though. You should be prepared for the consequences regardless, I guess. So yeah, that's how that is. Twitter hot though. I love Twitter. Post my pictures on there. Got some cool followers. I follow some cool people. You know what I mean? That's straight. I think I'm gonna meet a lot of good friends off of Twitter. Be good lifelong friends. Like you don't expect to meet lifelong friends online, but online is the new wave. Especially now with the pandemic going on. Especially now, which we're gonna talk about soon, because come on. Like, that's crazy though. It's a whole pack of internet going on, and people at it, man. Twitter's hot. I love Twitter. Follow everything on there. You can see everything you need to see. You know what I mean? People tell all their business all day on Twitter. And the best way to interact with people is you wait. You see what somebody posts. And if you got something relatable to it or you got some useful information attached to that, then you respond to what they said. Respectfully, of course. But that's how you interact with people on Twitter. You know what I mean? Best way to gain your followers is to comment on a post that's already put up. Try to catch them as early as you can and put your comment down so everybody can see what you're talking about. So that way you can gain that attention. People still look when you post late. But the best thing to do is, like, if it's some hot topic going on and it just got posted on Twitter, then you need to have your opinion, and a good one. Because if it's real good or real bad, it's going to get some attention, best believe that. So you have your opinion ready, boom, post that thing and see what it do. You know what I mean? And everybody that fool with what you got to say, they can relate to it, then like them. Follow them. Because they might have similar mindset that you got. And everybody ain't going to follow you back. You know what I mean? But it's just a building up process. And don't expect everybody to follow you back. Because you only want the real. And the real ain't gonna be in full groups. You ain't gonna find a full group of real people, you know what I mean? It's gonna be some faking now. So you always take what you can get. You take the good out of everything and leave the bad. Learn from it. But Twitter hot. It's like so much you can do on Twitter. Of course, Twitter's down there, the #1 porn site now. They be having so much porn on Twitter. Even though it's been doing a little better ever since they said they was gonna cut down on that porn stuff on Twitter. They got a little better, but still a lot going on. Shit crazy as hell. You know what I mean? I got plenty of fun, cool people I like to follow. You know what I mean? I'm watching 85 South Show right now. Carlos Miller always spitting some crazy shit on Twitter. Go follow Carlos Miller Twitter account. You ain't gotta worry about following Chico Bean or DC Young Fly Twitter, cause them niggas don't post nothing. And I don't know what DC be talking about half the time. He be tweeting like he talking. I don't know what he be doing. He don't be reading. He don't be reading this shit before he tweets. He be posting anything. That's my boy though. I still post with. Man, I've been waiting on Chico to cut that shit off his head the whole time, but I'm still starting to grow on me. You know what I mean? If I seen him now, I'd just be like, what up, cuz? I wouldn't even say nothing about the braids. All the way, starting at the back, the Predator braids. I wouldn't even say nothing about the Predator braids. I'd be like, what up, cuz? Got them fresh braids in. Yeah. Why I look like a little bit growing back up front, boy. Might be able to get some little bitty plaits up there, boy. That's what I be saying. Man, so that's #3, Twitter. #4, we got YouTube. Is YouTube called a social media site? If it is, YouTube is definitely beneficial to me. I love YouTube. Your boy done got up to 136 subscribers on YouTube. Hopefully I subscribe back to all 136. If I don't, then they need to let me know that I don't subscribe to their channel so I can subscribe. And make sure you subscribe and like my videos, all of them. You know what I mean? You know, when you start talking, but before you start talking, you don't think that you got a lot to talk about until you start going, and then before you know it, you ain't shutting up. Plenty coming out. That's crazy. Even crazier that I'm talking to y'all, but I'm talking to myself. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking to myself, but I'm talking to y'all. Like, you gonna see this, but right now, it's just me talking to me, thinking I'm talking to you. Like, I can really see your response, but I can't. It's crazy shit. YouTube amazing. What's my advice and tips on YouTube? My advice about your YouTube videos is your titles need to be interesting. Granted, I don't have a whole lot of interesting titles. I'm really kind of straight to the point. I need to work on increasing my title, making my title names better. But the title of your video and also the relevance to what's going on in today is what can make your video get a lot of views or make it popping on YouTube. Now, like, let's say Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. had a fight tonight. Right now, the fight all of a sudden aired right now. Okay, so let's say that you go on there, since you find out, you may be one of the first to find out. Let's say you go on YouTube and you make your video associated or related to the fight that's going on, and then you title your video the Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. fight. Whatever else the association you want to put with it. Well, that's so close in relevance to where everybody would know what's going on, because if the Roy Jones Jr. and Mike Tyson fight was going on right now, it'll be hot topic news, and everybody would know that once they click on YouTube trying to search information about it, then your channel will come up. Then they might click on your video and be like, hey, what is this about? Boom, there you go. That's how you get your videos up. But you don't want to be clickbait. So don't be putting no false information like, hey, baby pig dick bigger than a human's dick. And then all of a sudden they click on the video expecting to see a baby pig's penis that's bigger than a human's penis. But in reality, it's just you on there playing with your dog. That's clickbait. It's disrespectful. And that's on how people putting thumbs down on your video and leaving bad comments. That ain't what you want. Just keep it legit, keep it you. Now, if that's you, if you're gonna be the kind of person that's just you just a fake person anyways, then by all means, do whatever you gotta do. Fake it till you make it. You won't get no support from me, of course, because I'm about the real. I ain't got no time for the fake. And genuine people can tell genuine people when they see them. Now, of course, you might have to deal with some fake people to get up the ladder. But you don't have to be yourself a fake or a dirty, shiesty person. Stay prayed up, stay grounded. You gotta stay patient. Sometimes your road is a longer road, a harder road to travel. But at the end of the day, you're gonna make it to that destination. You know what I mean? It's important. But that's for I bucks with YouTube. I love YouTube. That's my little tip for YouTube. I might have got more, but that's all I had for the second. Man, what's the fifth one? I'm tell you now. I don't even fool with Facebook like that no more, but Facebook is the fifth, I guess, social media site. You know what I mean? The only reason I don't fool with Facebook like that no more is because once your family and stuff get all on there, then you be like, alright, I can't say everything I usually would say. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna stay off of here right now. But Facebook is useful in regards to a lot of things. You know what I mean? Live video connection. We do church on Facebook where the pastor do her videos and everybody can watch on live. You know what I mean? You do have all your family on there, so if something happens, you can go right away and see what's going on. Birthdays, you got the birthday reminders, so when people's birthdays pop up, that's the number one thing for me. Facebook is for birthdays. The number one thing is I use Facebook for is birthdays. If I didn't have Facebook for birthdays, boy, there'd be a lot of people that see the mad, or a lot of people just be like, well, he don't care nothing about me, and that wouldn't be the case. I just don't keep up with all that. You know what I mean? I don't care about all that. Man. There's so much crazy stuff going on. I don't understand how we all focus, like we stay focused. Hold on, let me take an ad break. It's an ad break. I don't know if the ad gonna be too loud for me to talk, so I'm about to take an ad break. Maybe 10 seconds. Feel good when they're all alone, forever running out. Get up and don't stop. It is weekend for oops. Yeah. So let's see, I'm gonna cap off this short little podcast. What else? Let's talk about how the fact that Donald Trump just admitted to downplaying the coronavirus because he didn't want it to seem as bad as it is. So if that's true, which he did say that, then isn't that equal to him basically being partially, not just partially, but mostly, majorly responsible for over 100,000 deaths in America, in the United States of America? You're supposed to protect and serve your citizens. You're supposed to take care of us, other people. Not only did you send all the people back out and work, because the people are dumb overall. Like, the people not going. The people need the money. The people struggling. But the people ain't got the structure and the discipline to do what's needed to be done in order for us to make this change happen. But the majority know what's going on, and the majority see it. And the majority won't change. It's just that the strongest members of the majority are so separated and divided that it's making it hard and seem incapable of making any kind of beneficial change that's just taking place right away. Something that's just boom, like we own it right away. Like anytime somebody get murdered in the streets that's wrong, like it's wrongfully murdered or something like that, then like just marching ain't even seem like enough. And not telling people to go out there and hurt nobody or nothing, but it's just like, you know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean. Man, it's crazy. Oh, and if you want to hit your boy Cash App, yeah, I mean, I'm going to keep the podcast coming first of all, but if you want to hit the Cash App is $Gabriel Kirksey, GABRIELKIRKSEY. You will see me sitting there with the dog right there in the back seat, so that way you know it's me. Shoot your boy Cash App anytime. But yeah, I think it's dirty how they doing this, you know what I mean? But everybody, Trump basically admitted to being responsible for most of the deaths in the United States of America, but what consequence is he gonna face? Like, even kicking them out or voting them out of the office just don't seem right to me. It can't seem right though. A lot of people like just don't sit right with just him just walking out like, okay, yeah, well, my time is done. I done did what I did. Now that's it. Now I'm back to the money. That's crazy. It's a cold world we're living in. It's a cold world we're living in. Like, we should be able to understand or figure out the things that we don't understand and get it accomplished, but it's just something. And the missing piece of the puzzle is the fact that people ain't really recognizing evil for what it is. Like, evil is in the world. Evil don't have to be seen. Evil don't have to be like a monster in your face that you see. Evil is not seen. And it comes in many forms and it does many things, but people don't realize it. They just want to always have a reason. They want to see the reason behind everything, and it don't work like that. And that's the problem. Like, it can turn a good person into a bad person real quick because they have to have a reason or figure something out so bad that they figure it out. But it's because they forced something that wasn't there. You know what I mean? The world is crazy. And then think about, like, if you got a skill set, then you should use your skill set to help the person that needs your skill set the most. And also, if they got something that they can help you with, then you can utilize that. If not, then you charge it to the game and realize that you had that skill set that you had to help them because you was granted that. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't understand that. Like me, just off top, 6'7", 350 pounds. I'm stronger than just normal people. I'm not the strongest man in the world by any means. I'm not out here bench pressing 400, 500 pounds. But the things that the normal person might need help with or something, You know what I'm saying? Like let's say that car broken down on the road, using your gifts for stuff like that. Like let's say a person can't lift something up or reach something up high, or somebody needs somebody strong to help them. You know what I mean? If I can do that, I should do that, because that's a gift that I got ability to do, and something that they like, that they can utilize. Like things like that. It's like, use your gift. I mean, if you good at like making clothing now and making outfits, and you got the materials to make it, then you should be making it. Put them outfits on somebody that ain't really got no clothes. Let them be your models. Don't look for professional models. You find somebody that need clothes to begin with and make them your models. You know what I mean? Like using your gifts. You know. And to cap it all off, to round it all off, you gotta stay optimistic. Stay positive as much as possible. Try to look on the bright side. Stay prayed up. Drink your water. Drink plenty of water. Drink water before you when you wake up and before you go to sleep. Stretch. Try to work out your body and mind. Keep your body and your mind balanced. And don't always think that you're giving up on something by letting it go. Because sometimes letting it go is a win. It ain't always a loss. And you got to realize the difference between a loss and a win. Letting something go don't mean that you lost or you gave up. Sometimes letting something go means that you won. So you got to realize and you got to understand that everything you ain't going to be able to solve. You got to live with